Okay, guys, welcome to another review of I'm Getting Married to a Girl I Hate in Class, episode 6. Yes, episode 6 review. We are in the last episode, guys. Well, not the last. We're halfway through the episodes, and we are expecting great things. Like I said, we're halfway through the episodes of this with this two tsundere cat and dog rom-com we're bound to see. Now, last week was Himari making a move on Saito, and Akane got some fight. She got some fight. Like, this is one of those, like, rom-coms are harems. And when you're dealing with a harem, you're bound to be jealous. The main girl always gets jealous with the other girls are surrounding the MC. I mean, you got Himari, the childhood friend. You got the cousin, Shisei, Later on, we're going to get more girls to come. I mean, looking at the cover, we're going to see a lot. Now, again, last week was Himari making a move. On Saito. Because even though she got dumped, she will do whatever she can to get close to him. And Akane ain't pushing no boundaries. Akane is going to make sure that, in her words, that's my man and I don't want anybody to take it. Now, there's going to be some heartbreaking moments because we're in episode 6. So later down the road, we're bound to see some tears, some anger, this and that, feelings of open-minded. We're going to have a lot. But in this episode, there are some foreshadowing and some moments that teases us in this episode to make you know that, yeah, this is gonna happen. It's one of those, have you ever watched a show and you're like, you see one key hint and you're like, yeah, that's gonna happen. I see it. We got it right here. So without further ado, let's get right to the review of I'm Getting Married to a Girl I Hate in Class, episode 6. Sorry. Okay, so Himari opening up with some food, teasing everybody teasing Akane that she cook. I mean, she cooked raw meat and garlic and just made him eat it. And loved the dish, by the way. And Akane being off the cat ears expressions. This whole episode was just her with cats. Her love for cats is up there. I mean, she put off the cat ear expression. Now, if you ask me who has the best cat ear expression, like when I think of cat ears expressions, it's like they pull off the cat ears. Like, think about Komi from Komi Can Communicate, where she pulled off the cat ears. Think about Nagatoro from Don't Toy Me Nagatoro, cat ear expressions, or Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries. I believe Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries is one of the best girl with cat ear expressions. Like, when they talk, they put all the excitement, they pull off the cat ears and tail. Mao Mao takes it. I don't think there's any other anime girl with cat ear personality that could top Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries. Anyway, Himari was feeding Akane. Himari was feeding Saito. And then we got that Yuri moment. Where Himari was feeding Akane. And it's one of those, like, ships where I'm like, I'm okay with those two hang up. I'm okay with Akane and Himari and shipping. I mean, Yuri ships are there too. And I ship that. I do. Of course, Shisha had to eat all the food had to eat all the food. I'm just curious. What is this girl's diet? What is this girl DNA about? Like, I'm just curious. How is she able to eat all that food and still not stomach her? Like, her appetite is stronger than ever. It's like if I bake her, it's like if you make Shisha dinner and then you come back later and it's like gone. Like, that's how her appetite is so freaking strong. Okay. Now, Himari wants to study with Saito, and yeah, like tsunderes, and yeah, like MC girls, they always get jealous to a point like, no, I want to study with them. I also like Shisei's little chibi. I like this show because it got chibi moments, especially with Shisei doing like little chibi moments. So they all study at Saito and Akane's house, but to make sure that she doesn't know about it, they had to make sure it's Akane's house and Sato's not in the house. I mean, Sato's how, make sure it's Akane's house and not Akane and Sato's house. So they all studying, and it's one of those study moments where you're like, oh my God, we're going to see some jealousy, and we have. I mean, you see Himari getting close to Saito. You see Shisei hugging Saito, and I'm like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Not to mention when Akane and Saito came home just to get more food. Oh my God. They're playing the game. And they have to lie about it and say, Oh, that's my father's console. There were moments where Sato made a move, just grabbing a napkin like this, and just like, hey, take this. Okay, go. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so funny. I like how both Akane and Sato are trying to cover up the fact that they don't live together, even though they live together, and they try to make sure Himari doesn't find out. I'm pretty sure she's gonna find out later on. Like, it's gonna find out later on. I got a feeling like maybe next week, or give it about 7 to 9. We're gonna see the truth without lies. I hope so. Maybe. Okay, maybe. But again, playing Sato's games, I'm like, yo, I feel your pain, Sato. I feel your pain. Because can you imagine you go home? Imagine you coming home and you see them playing your games, and you're like, where's my save data? That's messed up. Okay, so as they were studying, they spilled coffee on Himari. Had to change her clothes while it was time for Akane and Sato to have some alone time. And then clinging on Akane, like, you know, get the fact she's scared of the dark, as always. And the power went out. And I'm like, no, that's impossible. Power goes out. I believe Shisei did that. Shisei planned it from the start. Now, after 6 long episodes of this, Akane and Sato are now going on a date. For the first time in this show, they actual date. Now the actual date was pretty funny. Cute and funny. I mean, walking around shopping, walking around, going to this cat cafe, which Akane was banned. How can you ban someone of their favorite place? That's like banning them off of Anime YC because you posted a comment. Yeah, I mean, like, if you post a good comment, all that stuff, I don't want to get banned from that convention. But my point is, you get banned off because you pet the cat too much. What's wrong with petting it? What's wrong with going to a cat cafe or a dog cafe and just petting them? It don't last that long. Shoot. But she's banned from going there. And then they went out karaoke. This is like their date is typically the first start of the date. Yeah, karaoke is when it comes to dates, karaoke is one of the main places to go on a date. I mean, like, when you have this dark room, you can probably fool around or sing some songs. Either way, it's still the first date. And them showing around, drinking bubble tea together. Not an indirect kiss, but, having a good time. Now, since Sato has tried so much to make Akane happy, Akane tried to make Sato happy. And Sato went in on pills. I think he's into drugs. Is he? Because when he went to that pharmacy place, he grabbed the muscle brother guy, gave him like a shot of these protein pills, and just like he ate them like chop, like some freaking Pac-Man. He ate the chop like Pac-Man. He ate the pills and he ate powder. Yo, this guy is so freaking high on pills. Is this Breaking Bad? Is it Breaking Bad? Because if he ate those pills like it was nothing, I'm like, what the fuck? But I rest my case. Now, as they were walking, they see a ring. Fellas, this is a hint that these two are going to get, it's so freaking obvious that these two are going to get married. I mean, the ring they have to show. Because if you go back to what Akane mentioned as to why she's doing this because of her family. Her mom was sick. Her sister's long gone. See, those are kind of hints that's kind of foreshadowing it. When Akane said, my sister is gone, big sister, little sister, when she said my sister is gone away, that gives you a hint, like, it's a lot of foreshadowing. It's like, is she dead? Or if she's alive, out there, somewhere out there, she's alive. Because it's like saying this. I'll give you a scenario. If mom and dad were here, they would be so proud. Now, when you said that means they're dead, or they're somewhere out there on vacation, and you don't know if they're back yet. That's this. That's what this is about. So again, looking at this, I see something, and I believe it. Like, her mother sick, sister somewhere. I think sister's alive. I got a feeling that, because rom-coms like this, you know how rare for people to die in a rom-com. You gotta be so freaking good to do it. Just like Revenge the Girlfriend, season 3. Go watch it. It's the GOAT. But again, this, nah, I don't believe. But that's why she wants to become a doctor. We got to see more of Akane's backstory. Like, yeah, we got her backstory with her and Himari first met as friends. Now we're going to see more of Akane's backstory with her long hair and explain why she wants to become a doctor because of her mother's sake. We got all that. Now, the whole ring is concerned. We already know what this means. When you put a ring on someone, that is your internal life with your partner. Your internal freaking life. Once you put that ring on that person, you're not allowed to let go. Once you put a ring on that person, that is a commitment. A fully 1,000%, million, billion %. You are committed to this relationship, regardless. So it's the ring that symbolizes everything. And then at the end of that moment, where little Akane talking to her mom and about the ring, saying why you don't let it go, because the ring symbolizes the one you're in love with. Which brings me to how next week's episode is going to be Ring. We all know what that goes. And when I look at the title, I'm like, I got a feeling that they both going to have a ring on. I got the feeling that Sato's going to buy the ring for Akane, put the ring on, and then somewhere, and I think they're going to buy a pair of rings, and they're going to wear it for it. Oh my God, if that happens. Oh my God, I would have bet money on that. I want to bet money on that. Okay, but anyway, this was a good episode. I mean, it had some funny moments there. And this episode was about Akane and Saito getting closer together. And this was their first, like I said, every episode shows the development of Akane and Sato's relationship. And this episode 6 was just the start, well, just another caveat to this as their first date. But I can't wait to see where this goes with the ring. Now, unfortunately, next week, though, you're going to have to bear with me, guys. Bear with me, because next week is Valentine's Day. Sure, I want to do a Valentine's Day special with this, but you know, I got plans for Valentine's Day. So, yeah, I'm not going to do this. You're probably going to get it like sometime, maybe next week, if possible. But I promise you guys I will cover that. But thank you for review of this, and I'll see you soon.